this is Rick Prokop at Piano Power Lessons. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be learning mountain climbing, but before taking any further look at it, let's listen to what it sounds like. So this is the first piece of several pieces that John Thompson has selected in which he will be using 3-note chords that are known as triads. And what's a triad? Well, it's the first, the third, and the fifth note of a major scale. That would be a major triad. A minor triad would be the first, third, and fifth of a minor scale. It will appear in pieces melodically as part of a longer melody, or as just chords. Accompanying some other melody. And if you're new to Piano Power Lessons, I just want to make you aware of the fact that there are many different units of study. And if you click on playlists, the first unit, well, you have to scroll down and find it. There's Unit 3, here's Unit 2, here's Unit 1 is major scale construction, so you can learn all the major and minor scales. Unit 2 is intervals, and you can learn to identify spaces in between two notes. For instance, this is a minor sixth and a major sixth, and what it looks like on paper and what it sounds like. And then Unit 3 is triads, and there are 24 lessons on triads, which are about 15 minutes long, for a total of about 6 hours. And in that time, 6 short hours, you will learn everything you need to know about major triads, minor triads, diminished, augmented, the inversions of the triads, progressions using different triads, and you'll know an awful lot in a very short period of time. So enough of that, let's get back to the piece. So mountain climbing is a 16-bar piece divided into 4 groups of 4 bars. And you can see that the first, the second, and the third are identical. And the third serves as the bridge or different material. And it's different melodically and it's different harmonically. And consequently, the form is called A, B, A. So the good thing about this piece is that you only have to learn 4 bars of the A section, which repeats 3 times, and then 4 bars of the B section. So looking at the A section, we have a C triad in the left hand, and another C triad, and then it just comes down the scale from the 5th note of the scale to the root. And then as the line is descending, it's joined by the left hand with notes that are 6 notes, or what's called a sixth, below each of those melody notes. Okay, harmonically, obviously we have C major here, followed by C major. What happens in the third measure, though? We have a preponderance of elements of a G7th chord, and G7th is G, B, D, F. And we have the G, the F, the D, and the F, and the B is, we just hear that unconsciously as this is played. And then we finish the phrase out with another C major because we have an E and a C here, and C major is C, E, G. So I'll play it an octave higher now with those chords underneath. So C major, and a G7th, and a C. All right, let's look down here at the B section, which is also known as the bridge. And this AABA format is, it appears in a lot of standard songs, like I Got Rhythm, right? I got da 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 da. I got rhythm da 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 da. Then the bridge is different chords, different melody. Da 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 da. Then you go back to etc. Okay, so the point of the bridge is to come up with new melodic material and something that's different harmonically. So how does the bridge differ here in mountain climbing? Well, here we're beginning on a G7th chord instead of a C. And if you look at the elements, we have G, D, F, D, and the E is a passing tone that links the D and the F, which are harmonic tones, meaning they belong to the chord, and the E we just pass through. And that sounds, so if we have a G7th in the bass, this D is a harmonic tone, and this F is a harmonic tone, but the E isn't. And now in the next two bars, there's a preponderance of G's and E's, G, E, G, E, and that would imply C major in second inversion. So here we have G7th, then we have C major, and now the E is a harmonic tone, the G is a harmonic tone, and the F is a passing tone, linking them together. Hear how that's dissonant? So let's look down at the keyboard and I'll show you a couple of ways that you can practice this. All right, the first method we're going to use is bouncing of the wrist, and if you've been with me from the very beginning, you'll know what this is. We're just going to do a down up on every note, assuring that we're relaxed on every note and we get a good sound with every note that we play. So it would sound like this. I have the metronome on 66 now. It's very slow. And we're not going to play the harmony notes. Watch what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3. Down, up, 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 down, down, down. Okay, so 3 down ups because that's a dotted half note in that last measure. And then you're going to add down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now at this F, you're just going to practice going from to this G, E. So do that a couple of times. C, E, G, F, and then G, E. All right, once you feel comfortable doing that, then just go down parallelly. Okay, let's try that whole thing again now. Here it comes, right here. Okay, and then you would do that again, and then you come to the bridge, and you do that again. Okay, so now we're at the third line, the bridge, and we're going to be using this note, the G in the left hand, and these 3 notes first in the right hand, D, E, and F with your second, third, and fourth fingers. And what's going to happen is you're going to hit this G, and when you get to this F, you're going to let go of that G because there's a rest there. So we have 1, 2, 3, off, 2, 3. Okay, and then in the next two bars, we hit this G again, and now we're playing these three notes, E, F, G, with 3, 4, and 5. And the same thing's going to happen. So we hit the G, and we hit this top G. That's when this bottom G comes off because there's a rest there. So we have 1, 2, 3, off, 2, 3. All right, now we're going to put the whole third line together with the metronome on slowly. 1, 2, 3. Get off. Get off. And finish. Okay, now we're going to go through the whole thing bouncing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, off. Down, up, off. Down, up, off. Okay, so that's the bouncing method. All right, the next method we're going to use employs physical groups. In other words, we're going to group notes together. We're not going to do down, up, down, up, down, up, because if you want to play faster, you just can't do that. So now we have drop, lift, lift. Drop, lift, 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 lift. And this is your highest point, and then you float off with your wrists relaxed. Let's try that again. So down, up, up, down, up, 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 2, off, and relaxed. Okay? So if I want to play this at a faster speed, I can just group the notes together now. See? So it's one flowing thing instead of how many bounces here? 9 or 10 bounces. All right, let's try that method with the metronome on. I'm going to make it a little faster now. And it's up at around 96. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Down, up, down, up, 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 up. Do it again. Down, up, down, up, 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 off. And let's do the same thing for the bridge now. I'd like you to start with just a drop and a drop. Or think down, down. All right, so now your wrists are at their lowest level. And watch what's going to happen. Down, down, up, 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 down, down. Say that? So down, down, up, 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 down, down, up, 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 up. So let's try that slowly with the metronome, and then we'll speed it up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Drop. Drop, drop. And now a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Drop, drop. drop. And that brings you to the last line. All right, let's try the whole thing at this faster speed now, using the grouping method. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Drop, drop. Highest point, get off. Drop, drop. High point, get off. Drop, drop. Drop, drop. Drop, drop. Notice I'm still moving forward, and now I'm lifting off with my wrists completely limp. All right, that should do it for today. Thanks again for joining me here at Piano Power Lessons. I hope you have a great day.